So I'm often asked as a real estate agent, how do I get my first deal? How do I get my first closing? And how long is it going to take? So today I'm going to share with you the 5 ways to get your first deal as quick as possible. Hi, my name is Mruwat. I'm with eXp Realty, where I've coached and trained thousands of real estate agents all over the world. And I'm going to share with you the 5 ways to get your first deal. And these are proven models, proven strategies that top producers are using all the time. So let's go ahead and dive in. Number 1 is make the right announcement. So with any company that you join, they're going to talk about your sphere of influence. And those are going to be the friends, family, those closest to you. And so a lot of times we get into real estate, especially if we haven't previously been an entrepreneur and we don't understand the complexity of really truly owning and creating your own business. And I always like to say, don't be a secret agent. Anything from your social media, which of course follow state guidelines, to also your contact list. The easiest and the fastest way to find your first deal is going to be going through your contact list, notifying everyone that you've ever come in contact with, and let them know that you're now in the real estate space. So also not just letting them know that you're in real estate, but give context to why you became a real estate agent. What got you into real estate, especially if you're coming from another career? What made you switch gears? And even recording a short video of explaining why you got into real estate, sending it out to everyone, followed by a phone conversation is incredibly beneficial, because I almost guarantee you that your first deal is right here in your contact list on your phone. And then of course, like always, share your story. People want to see authenticity. You know, clients always work with agents that they like, know, and trust. If they're in your sphere, meaning friends and family that you're already close to, they already like and know and trust you, hopefully. And so now it's just a matter of, having the right announcement, letting them know that you're into real estate, more importantly, giving context to why you joined real estate, and then sharing your story. Number 2, and I cannot say this one enough, is go to networking events. And not only go to networking events, but at least one per week. And you can find a lot of different resources here. There's a lot of investor groups, other real estate agent groups. There's, Chamber of Commerce. There's a lot of things that you can find via Facebook events or Eventbrite, or just really, getting involved within your community. I know top producers all over the country that don't pay a single cent for leads. They've built their business because they're incredibly involved within their community. So one of the best places to start is, if you don't know where to get started, find a local real estate investor group. I guarantee you there's probably one in your area. If there's not, then go ahead and create one. But more importantly, one of the biggest mistakes that I find that real estate agents make is they go to networking events with other real estate agents, with people that they know. And then what happens is, human tendency is we start congregating around the people that we know. So you have to be very intentional when you're going to any kind of networking event, and essentially and it's a skill that you'll learn over time, but what I like to call work the room. Make sure that you're meeting new people, that you're not congregating around the people that you already know. Go and have a goal to meet everyone within the space, and more importantly, leave an impression on them. Not just hand them a business card. Don't just introduce yourself, but really have a meaningful conversation. And you'll hear me say this over and over again. Also add value. When you go up to somebody, you ask them, how can I help you and your business? It's going to be a much more well-received and different conversation than if you're just asking someone for their business, right? So always think about ways that you can stand out from the crowd, how you can lead with value. And then again, I can't say enough, make sure that you're meeting new people, because you can go to a networking event all the time, but if you're hanging around the same people, then it really becomes more of a social hour as opposed to a networking and prospecting event, which leads me to number 3. The key is in your prospecting. So unfortunately, your first deal most of the time is not going to just fall into your lap, that you have to intentionally prospect for leads. And one of the things that you can do that outside of once you've gone above and beyond your sphere of influence is, kind of those traditional old-fashioned door knocking and cold calling. And so there's a lot of different ways that you can acquire the list. There are, guidelines that you have to follow. But at the end of the day, when you're looking at door knocking, or you're looking at cold calling, or for sale by owners, more importantly, these are people that are literally raising their hand and saying that they're ready to list their home. And then, of course, you can sit on open houses to get buyers, which leads me to number 4 is sit on open houses. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I just got into real estate. I don't have any listings. How can I go sit on open houses? Now, again, depending on your market, but you can definitely ask your managing broker in your office. I have found that most offices will allow other agents to sit on other agents' listings within their office. So that's definitely a great way to get your foot in the door. More importantly, not just, think about open houses this way. It's not just to sell the house that you're actually physically sitting on, but also getting them to look at other homes as well. So it's like getting walk-in deals, and then not only do you get walk-ins, but also it's a great opportunity to handle objections, practice your scripts, practice objection handling, and really practice your communications skills, because that's one of the most important things in real estate is going to be your communication skills. So they might not be buying the house that you're showing them right now, but you can represent them for future deals. Also, if you want one of our open house sign-in sheets, go ahead and comment below. We'd be happy to go ahead and send it to you. So that was number 4. Number 5 is going to be leveraging social media. And as I mentioned before, people want to work with people that they like, know, and trust. And one of the things that you can do through social media is think about your own personal brand. People want to authentically engage with people. And so you can, do that, whether it be Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, or even more, long form videos like YouTube. YouTube is a great way to get SEO driven, be very hyper local in your marketing, as far as you could go and interview local restaurants and local communities and things like that to really build up that SEO. So again, those are the top 5 ways to get your first deal. This is how most of us get started. A lot of times we think there's a secret sauce of real estate. At the end of the day, it just takes consistency and getting started. Don't expect to be perfect in order to get started. You just have to get started. I'll share a quick story with you. I got licensed in just a matter of a few days. I got my first listing, had absolutely no idea what I was doing. And I was about 2 weeks away from having our oldest son. So definitely a lot going on, but you figure it out. I partnered with the right agent in order to get the listing sold very quickly, which turned into multiple deals thereafter. So, believe in yourself. Think, it's not just about strategy. That's only about 20% of it. 80% is going to be believing in yourself, your own mindset, and your own energy and confidence. And that's going to really vibe with other people, where they're going to feel confident to hire you as their real estate agent. So definitely go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, as we are dropping new content every single week.